Of course, we can't get into or this point of the UAP season without talking about key players this time that stood out because of their incredible individual performances. And still with us to talk about MVP Frontrunners is UAAP analyst Danica Jose. And this is the perfect time to talk about that kasi pwede na, meron ka nang nakabangkong mga performances, mga stats and all that. But we did not talk about Ateneo in that first segment earlier. So let's talk about somebody who... Can you give a picture of Kacey Dela Rosa to those who have not seen her play? And for those who have seen her play, how do you describe Kacey Dela Rosa and why is she an MVP frontrunner or part of the list?
Kacey Dela Rosa is really one of a kind, especially in her generation. At her age, she has excelled a lot, especially evolving her game. She's not just a post player, she also has a shooting range, she knows how to pass. For her to actually create for the team when she sees someone doubling her, she knows how to read carefully on what she can do to help her teammates. So Kacey really evolved her game only on her second year, and the fact that she was already there on her first year, she was already able to help bring the team to the Final Four. And it was also the same year that it was Coach L.A. Momar's first year last year. So pareho silang rookies. And then to have that achievement on your first year and to be able to be part of the Final Four already, parang who knows what else you're capable of doing in the next coming years after you improve every season, right? So,
How would you describe the jump in her performance from this season and last?
I think Kacey Dela Rosa also was able to boost her confidence with the fact that she was also able to have that international experience. She joined Gilas. She joined Gilas a couple of months back. I think that was the Jones Cup. And she really dominated as well. So for her to actually makipagsabayan ka for the likes of Chinese Taipei, Korea, Japan, who's also the same height as her, and you have that same matchup, talagang matcha-challenge ka as a player, right? And for her na para to be one step ahead of them, averaging double figures. So she's really ahead of the game in terms of her role as a center.
I think that's what excited people about, the ones who saw the Jones Cup, that's what excited people coming into this season. Okay, you also mentioned Josie Kaputo, well, at least off the air, that you mentioned this girl, obviously prolific, almost 23 points a game, almost 12 rebounds a game, and almost 2 steals a game. Give us a description why she is also there in your list of frontrunners.
Well, I'm just glad na hindi ko na siya naabutan. Josie Kaputo, wow. I mean, Coach Bert Flores also mentioned that Josie Kaputo, his entire system revolves around Josie Kaputo. She's not just a dominant force inside the paint, but the fact that she's well aware of her role, and that the system of the entire FE squad revolves around her. She really steps up her game.
And she knows it, she
knows
accepts it, right?
On her first year. There was one time I think I covered the game against UST. Josie Kaputo had cramps. And umalis na siya. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They were down by 2-3 points. When she got back last 2 minutes, she scored 10 points. Last 2 minutes. So,
prolific. That's why they use the
parang walang cramps.
For sure. Now, we don't have a lot of time, but I want to talk about Ken Pastrana before we go, because able to take over Eka Soriano, who did not have the type of season we expected from
the
Eka.
start.
Malay natin. But you take a look at Kent, stepping up and putting up the numbers that she is.
Well, Ken Pastrana really is a baller. She's a hooper, especially when the way she plays, the swag that she has every time she scores, really is, in terms of her confidence for the team, nadadala yun in terms of the influence that she has and the fact that, it was a slow start for Eka Soriano, but she was there to rise up to the challenge and make sure that, we're still here within the game, we are able to step up. So I think Ken Pastrana is also one of the MVP runners this season.
Worth the wait daw, sabi ni Coach Heidi. Worth the wait.
For sure, 100%. Danica, maraming salamat. Really appreciate you coming here. I know you came all the way from Bulacan to join us here today. Buti na walang traffic. Thank you very much.
I think my parents are watching. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Hello.